Hello, everybody. You know me. I'm Random Dude number one. Um, Now, when I'm staying at yeah, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh board. First of all, I told you guys, I think I did at least, that we were gonna start doing Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles on our channel, just to get a wider range of videos going out there. And I don't really have a recording thing set up yet, but I want to at least get the first video out there and see how it does. So if I shake the camera a lot, I'm very sorry. I'll hopefully be able to work on it later. So what I'm coming with you today is a Crystal Beast deck that I got from one of my subscribed YouTube. I'm subscribed to Galactic God. Don't know if you've ever heard of him. I'll put a link in the description below, somewhere down there, I guess. Um, he's very good. I really like him. I really trust his opinion on decks, and I actually took the time to make one of his Crystal Beast decks. I did a little things different to it. Like I added two different cards, and the extra deck is not full yet, but I'm working on it. So this is pretty much my dedication to him. I'm dedicating this deck to him, or at least my version of it. I'm built the deck because I wanted to have something to you guys sort of what I mean. He's sort of like an idol for me here. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! At least, so I wanted to build something in respect for him. There's the word I was looking for. So let me get started on this profile. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need in this deck is you're going to need 3 copies of Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. The reason why is when it's summoned, you can put a Crystal Beast in your spell and trap card zone. You're going to actually want to do that in a little... You're really going to want to do that depending on the deck build. Now, I know right off the bat you're thinking this is a Rainbow Dragon build. It's not. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Then you're going to need 3 Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. His effect, if you don't already know it, is that when he's special summoned, all your Crystal Beasts in your spell and trap card zone, you can special summon as many as you want. Then I play 3 Crystal Beasts Topaz Tiger. The other one's hiding somewhere here. Oh, here it is. 3 Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. He's the powerhouse of this deck. He gains 400 attack when he attacks an opponent's monster. Sorry for the camera being fuzzy. All these cards you could look up if you really want to check their effects, too. They're pretty good. Then I play 1 Amber Mammoth. Don't really need more than 1. Because its effect is, it's pretty much just a meat wall. Like if you have a Carbuncle out in attack mode for some reason, you can divert the attack to this. That's pretty much all it does. I play here's one of the cards I added. I play Emerald Tortoise in here for a few reasons. One, I like its effect. It's pretty useful if it's in defense mode during your battle phase. How you could change one of the monsters that attacked, I believe. Yeah, just one monster that attacked to defense. So basically it's for a Carbuncle, as long as it stays in defense, because it's only got 800 attack, and... oh, wait, excuse me, 600 attack. I thought it had more. Alright, so then I play a Scrap Beast. This is the non-Crystal Beast part. I play a Scrap Beast. I play 2 copies of Summoner Monk. You may not think this is good, but once you see how many spells I have, you're going to know why. Then play 1 Card D. Get a better picture. Play 1 Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings. 1 Minefielder. This is, Minefield Drill, I should say. I found out that I actually go through the spells in my, the field spell pretty quickly in here, and a lot of people get to situations where they just somehow get rid of it. So if you run all 3 into your deck somehow, it's a pretty good card because it adds 1 back to your hand. Now for the high beater of this deck. Excuse that noise if you could hear it. It's some cop car going by. But, Hamung, Lord of Striking Thunder. Now, Galactic God uses the Malefic and normal Cyber End Dragon. I think, Hamung is a bit better. Mainly because if you attack... Say you're going against a Blue Eyes deck, and they have a Maiden out on the field. One thing you can do is you could Fiendish Chain the Maiden, which makes it not be able to use its effect. Yeah, it would get... I'm not sure if it's, would get its second effect where it's targeted, it gets a blue eyes, but that if you have Hamong on the field and it brings out a blue eyes, it's not going to matter, especially once I tell you this. Fiendish Chain will prevent it from attacking and using the Maiden's effect. Maiden's effect is that if you attack it, switch it to defense mode, and then you get a blue eyes. Hamong, however, is a bit better for that. Maiden has 0 attack, that's why it's got that kind of effect. So if Hamong attacks directly onto it, not only will your opponent take 4,000 points of damage, but because of Hamong's effect, you get an extra 1,000 damage when it destroys a monster. Now, I know you won't always be playing against a Blue Eyes, and I know you won't always have a Fiendish Chain, and blah, 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 blah. But Hamong is just a good thing to go for an extra push of damage when you really want to speed up a duel. Now, for the one trap, because it's extremely quick, just this one card, Treacherous Trap Hole. If you don't know what its effect is, it's you have no trap cards in your grave, target 2 monsters on the field, destroy those targets. This deck is pretty much a round the field spell, and I'll bring it to you now. The field spell here, Ancient City, Rainbow Ruins. You need 3 in this deck. Trust me on that. Pretty much the reason you want it is you want to use its multiple effects, like 1 through 6, 5, and all, and I'll get to that later. You do 1 Dark Hole, 3 copies of Terraforming here, the usual 3 MST in this deck, and I know it's a bit spell heavy, but you're gonna find out why. 2 Potted Dualities. In my opinion, this card can sort of slow you down, but it also can win you the duel, and I'll explain why after I finish. I then do 3 copies of Crystal Beacon, 2 Crystal Blessing, 3 copies of Rare Value, and 2 copies of Crystal Release. Now, I'll get to the extra deck really quick because it's a 5-card extra deck. I play 1 number 39 Utopia, 1 Lightning Chidori, 1 Vylon de Sigma, 1 Maestroke Symphony of Jin, and then my 1 Synchro of Scrap Dragon. Now, I'm going to go over a quick combo that you can do that, thanks to Galactic God, I realized was possible with this, and it actually has saved me a lot of times. What you're going to need here is you're going to need most likely a it's kind of hard to say what you may need, but I'll just pick 3 cards for an example. So you're going to need a Summoner Monk. This is only 1 combo, trust me, there's many in this deck. 1 Summoner Monk, 1 spell card. I'm only using Crystal Release as an example. And you're also going to need, where is it? You're also going to need your field spell. Now here's what you're going to do. This is usually a second turn combo for one reason of you're going to want something in your spell and trap. So what you could do is, let me clear this for a second. So say you could just normal summon Summoner Monk, change it to defense because of its effect, discard your Crystal Release, special summon a Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, and use its effect. I'll just use Carbuncle. Send that to the spell and trap. So usually you'll wait a turn. At this point, they're going to... it's hard to say what they'll target. Sometimes they won't target anything, but they might. And if they do, they're most likely going to hit your Summoner Monk. And it's pretty obvious why. But if they don't, or if you find some way to get around this, trust me, if you find some way to get around this, it's pretty useful. But, so, what you do, second turn, use Summoner Monk's effect, discard another spell, special summon Scrap Beast, Synchro summon Scrap Beast and your Summoner Monk to get out your Scrap Dragon. Now, Scrap Dragon, you can use any tuner, but Scrap Beast, it's a useful effect for Scrap Dragon's second effect. Then you're going to play Ancient City Rainbow Ruins, Now, the reason you're going to do this, now here's where you can actually go one of 3 ways. One of 3. You can use Scrap Dragon's effect to target any 3 of these cards, but you can only do it once per turn, and you can only target 1 card. Destroy 1 of their cards, and so would your card destroyed. So if you want to use the second effect of Ancient City Rainbow Ruins, target your Pegasus, goes into your spell and trap, because instead of being destroyed, all Crystal Beasts are in spell and trap. Destroy the card. Or you could just target Ancient City Rainbow Ruins, and because of its first effect, it can be destroyed by card effects. and Scrap Dragon will constantly be able to target it and then destroy one card on your opponent's field for it. Alright everybody, I'm Random Dude number 1 and I'm signing out. Hope you like the deck profile.